Hello, welcome to this lesson on permutation involving indistinguishable objects. So this is the lesson 3 on the permutation class. I want you to check out for the lesson, the first and second lesson, which you can still find in this channel. Okay, let's get right and solve questions. Okay, find the number of different permutation of the following. Okay, so we have number one guide, number two achara. Okay, look at this. For the first one, let me just take this down so that I can have enough space to work. So let's say solution, right? So that we can start solving. Okay, solution. Okay, so guide. The first one says guide. Okay, now one thing to be checking out for this is check out for the number of repetition. So I use a simple format to make things clear for myself. So I have letter G, so I've taken G out. I have letter U, I've taken U out. I have letter I, I've taken I out. I have letter D, I've taken D out, and I have letter E. And I can do this in your rough book or anywhere. You don't need to do this in your notes. Just why I'm doing this because I want to give you a comprehensive explanation. Okay, from here, G repeated itself one, right? And U repeated itself only one. So sorry, it did not repeat itself. So it did not repeat themselves. So just one, and that's just that. So because there is no repetition, there is a law can or a rule cannot apply. So we just simply have guide as GUIDE, right? Is equal to 5 factorial because we have 5 letters here. So that becomes, remember, since we have 5 factorial, it becomes 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, if you don't understand why I did this, I've explained the reason for this in the first lesson. Check out for the first lesson. We don't need to, you know, repeat that again. So from here, 5 times 4 is 20, 20 times 3 is 60, 6 times 2 is 120 times 1 is 120, and we are done. So just 120. Okay, let's do the next one that says achara, achara. So number 2, let's check it out. Okay, I don't really have space for that, but let's still do that. So let's just do that here. Let me get rid of this. Just a moment, let me get rid of this. Okay, for better understanding, I would advise you to take notes. Just keep some notes, it will help you. So have achara. Okay, so let's do this now rough. So for achara, we'll have A. How many times did A repeat itself? One, two, three. So A repeated 3 times. We'll have C, right? C did not repeat, so just one. We'll have H. H did not repeat. Then we'll have R. Did not repeat. Now take note of this, it's very necessary. For values that did not repeat, just one, and values that repeated is this, what is it called? You include the number of times they repeated there. Now this is a rough work. You don't need to do this in your calculation sheet or show it in your solving. So from here we can say that this is what? This is 5 permutation. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6, right? 6, not 5. Let's check to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. 6 letters. Okay, let me make this clean. So we have 6 factorial all over. The first one is 3 factorial, next one is 1 factorial, next one is 1 factorial, next one is 1 factorial. Now all these things you have, they don't play any role. So just have 6 factorial all over 3 factorial. You're done because 1 factorial will still result in 1. It doesn't cause any, doesn't have any effect. So from here we can say 3 times 4 times, okay, sorry, times 5 before 4. Now we are going downwards and we take it bit by bit. So times 5 before 4, and then times 3. 3 factorial, and you are still left here with what? 3 factorial. So this 3 factorial cancels out this 3 factorial. There's no need breaking it down. If you want to break it down completely to 1 and break it down completely to 1, it's the same thing. It doesn't change any fact. So let's do the 6 times, for the 6 times 5 times 4 is 120, right? So sorry, let's check 120. Yes, so 120, and we are done. So the basic thing is you're looking at for how you can arrange these numbers. Once you get them arranged, then you take the details, put down all this information before you go to solve. So remember, this is permutation involving indistinguishable objects. Okay. To have an exercise here, you have this. Find the number of different arrangements for the letters of the following words. So we have excellence and abaja. So let's do this. Let's do this together. Okay, so for the first one, excellence. So solution for the first I have excellence. So excellence. L-E-L-E-N-C. Okay, I think this should have E. This is excellence. Yeah. I think this is what it should be. This is a typographical error or challenge. So that shouldn't be a challenge for you. I know you understand. So from here, you count the number of letters you have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10. 10 factorial all over. Okay. So what's the next thing? We do this now rough. So E. How many times do we have E repeating? So let's check. 1, 2, 3. So E repeated thrice. That's just it. There is no need putting factorial. You just, if you wish to. Then X is just 1. So taking X. Let's take C. C is 2. Check that. I know I'm cancelling now so that I don't get confused. Okay, C is what? C is 4. Oh, so that's why I like to do this because it helps me see everything clearly. And then you're left with L. L is 2. L is 2, right? And then N is 1. So what I just need to do is check out, is there any number we did not include in this, and hope we picked every information that was necessary from this. Okay, so E is 4, not 3. So once you've gotten this, think you can fix the question then. So we have all over 4 factorial multiplied by, okay, there's no need writing multiplication. Let's just get all the values down. So 1 factorial, next one is 2 factorial, 2 factorial, and 1 factorial. So we've done this. So this becomes 10 factorial all over. Let's get rid of the 1 so I can have 4 factorial, 2 factorial, and 2 factorial. This becomes 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 5 times 6, sorry. 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. Hope this makes sense to you. Then all over 4 factorial, right? Multiply by, because I want to cancel this 2, that's why I want to break it down. So I want to cancel this 2. Multiply by 2, multiply by 1 times 2, multiply by 1. That's just, so let's do this together. 10 round the way to 5 divided by 2 times 2. Here we're going to be having 4. This one is simple to see, you can see it. We're going to have 4 here, but let's do this with the on-screen calculator. So let's say 10 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 5, right? So let's, what is it going to give us? 151200. Hope this is correct. Okay, let's just start from the beginning. 10 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 5, right? So 151, 451,200. So we had 151,200 divided by 4. So that was, wow, 151,200 here. So let's divide by 4. Divided by 4. 37,800. So 37800. And that's just it. I hope this makes sense to you. This might become complex or challenging, but I think it's not that difficult. So we have the second one that says Abaja. Okay, let's do Abaja here. So it says Abaja. So solution. So in our rough, quickly, let's take the letter. So we have letter A. And A is 1, 2, 3. So we have 3. And left letter B. B is just 1. I have J. Letter J is just 1. So from here, we can see that we have equal to 3 fact. How many? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 factorial. 5 factorial. 5. Let's make this clean. Looks rough. So we have 5 factorial all over 3 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial. So from here you can have 5 factorial all over 3 factorial. So this becomes 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 factorial all over 3 factorial. So you can cancel out this right now. Then you have this. So 5 times 4 is 20. So, and that's just it. So the basic thing here is understanding the concept and working according to the basic rules we've talked about in the previous lessons and earlier on in this class. So what you simply do is if you had any point you find difficult or challenging, just simply pause the video and go to the lesson again. Make sure you understand every ounce and bit of information that is being explained here. Okay, so that's it. Now, before for the foundation of this class, let's talk about our task. So you have this task, you have a task, just 6 questions. I believe you can do them, and they're not challenging. They are they are just based on what we explained in the lesson. And that's it. So thank you so much for being a part of this lesson. Don't you forget, this lesson is brought to you by Precision Academic World, and I am your humble instructor in service, Mr. Johnson. So here is my official email address, and here is the WhatsApp contact you can use to reach out to us. Thank you so much for being a part of this lesson. Join us next time, and do well to subscribe and click the notification bell to always receive our information anytime it drops. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.